What's up, and welcome back to the premiere episode of Hunting Them Games in 2023. It's the return of Hunting Them Games. If you're familiar, you know this is the show where we talk about all the games I'm adding to my collection and the deals I found along the way. It's triumphant return. So yeah, sit back, relax, and let's get into it.
Like Nintendo, man, you know I had to switch up.
Whew. Okay, 2023 is a new year, and you're going to see more Huntin Them Games. As you can see by my shirt here, I don't know if you can read it, Huntin Them Games. It's been something that I've been really wanting to do. You may or may not know this, but that's how this whole channel started. Before I was making music, I was doing Hunting Them Games because that's what I do. I'm a collector, and I love to find bargains. So I went back to it. I decided I'm going to hit up some pawn shops and see what I could find. And my first one is PS3 controller. Really good shape. And I need to clean the buttons up a little bit. Works wonderfully. I don't have any colored ones, so the red variant, I'm happy to grab that. It was $15. I was able to talk them down to $12, which is still a pretty good deal. I mean, I think it values around like 20 plus or so, but PS3 controllers are getting harder and harder to find, and I still play my PlayStation 3. My PlayStation 3 is the system that I play my PS2 games on, and it's the system I play my PS1 games on, so it gets heavily used, and I only have two controllers, so adding another one for cheap is the way to go. It feels kind of weird going back. I've been playing a lot of PS5 lately, and going back and playing the DualShock 3 with, I haven't played it, I guess, in, I don't know, a few weeks. But when I do play it, I play it. Yeah, just going back and feeling these sticks, it's so nostalgic, and I'm so happy to have that added back to my collection at a very fair price, I might add. Speaking of fair prices, this is a game I've been playing on Switch a lot with my buddy Nice and Crispy, but I didn't have it on the Wii U, not physically anyways, and that is Super Mario 3D World. The reason that I wanted to grab this game is because the Switch one is different, especially when you play multiplayer. Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U, you were able to manipulate the multiplayer arena when you're running around with the actual gamepad, I recall. And I didn't give it a lot of attention back in the day. I played it a few times at a buddy's house, but I didn't play much of Mario 3D World. I actually actively disliked this game until I played it on Switch. And I realized that I was being a little harsh previously when I played it. So I was able to pick up this copy right here for $5 at a different pawn shop. I was really pawn shop heavy this last couple of weeks, just looking for games. But yeah, $5. I didn't talk them down. I thought that was a very, very fair price, and I'm happy to add that to my collection. Another game, now this is one I haven't played, and I know that a lot of people, like, it was their game of the year it came out. I don't know if that was 2020 or 2021, but that is Hades. This is another $10 find that I got at a pawn shop. It was marked 15, but I mean, if you're at a pawn shop, always ask for a deal. And what's the worst they're going to say is no. And that happens too sometimes. But oftentimes, especially if you buy more than one item, they'll give you a deal. And this is one that I bought with the PS3 controller. So together, it was like $22 or something like that. So I'm excited to try this. People rave over Hades. And I know that it is a rogue light, so you just play it over and over and over again and try to get a little bit stronger every time, and it's randomly generated, all that kind of stuff. So I know a lot of people were excited that this will be added to my collection, myself included. I hope to give that a try soon. And then another game that's for the Switch, not really a great deal. The best deal that I got on this is $39.99, but I used store credit, so didn't actually spend any money on it. I usually trade up quite a bit my store credit at my local game shop, much better than GameStop. You actually get pretty fair credit. So oftentimes I will trade in my excess like inventory. If you're familiar, I've traded in a couple thousand games, and I got quite a bit of money there. So, live a live. I think that's how you say it. I've heard people say live alive, but I'm pretty sure it's live a live. If you know, let me know. But I posted a picture of this on Twitter when I got it, and yeah, I post on Twitter. Sometimes I might get a few likes or 10 likes or something like that. But like, people were really interested in this game. The fact that I added this to my collection, a lot of people said it's fantastic. It's wonderful. It's a game that had never seen American shores, at least legally. This is a Japanese game for the Super Nintendo that they've remade in the style of Octopath Traveler. So, very excited to play this. But I have a couple other RPGs I'm playing in the meantime. And we're going to finish it off here with 2 N64 games. I'll start with this one because, I mean, I've never played it. Toy Story 2. I know that this is worth between like 15 and 20 bucks, and it was $5, so I picked it up. I'll try it, and I'm actually excited to let my daughter, she's 6 years old, see if she likes it. I'll have to give it a little playthrough to make sure. It's E for everyone, so, I mean, you think it would be okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is any good either. I know nothing about this game, other than I bought it for $5. I know it's worth at least 3 times that much. So worst case scenario, if I hate it, I can put it on eBay for 15 bucks. So that's how I do. If you know, you know. And yeah, last game is a classic, Wave Race 64. Wave Race 64 is an awesome game, and I actually already had this one. I thought that I did. I need to get that app. I can't remember the name of it, but the one where you're able to like easily create a collection of your games that I can just carry in my phone. That was like 90% sure that I had Wave Race, but it was $5. And once again, I mean, it's $10 or $15 game. $5. I'm gonna grab it. And if I already have it, maybe I can do a giveaway, or maybe I can put it on eBay or trade it in for a little bit of credit and just either break even or make, $10 or something like that, whatever. But yeah, I did already have it. I actually have a copy of this. I have Wave Race, Blue Storm for the GameCube, and then obviously Wave Race is on the N64 online, like virtual console, on the Nintendo Switch. So, and that's where I play it usually. Ever since they released it, not that long ago. It looks so much better on the Switch. The emulation is pretty good, in my opinion. I actually had them side by side on the N64. I remember this now after picking it up, but had them side by side on the N64 and the Switch version, and it was kind of night and day. Like the blurriness of the N64 is very well handled on the Nintendo Switch. But Wave Race 64 is a classic. I might do a giveaway, clean it up a little bit. I might sell it. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's it. Those are my additions. I'm trying to keep these episodes a little more trim. I used to do like 20-minute long episodes, but I'm trying to bring them more frequently. If you like any of these games that I picked up, let me know. If you have any recent deals that you've got, make sure you post it in the comments. Or if you've done a recent pickup video, drop your link in the comments too. I'd love to watch it. I love watching people get deals on games. And that's why I do Huntin Them Games, and that's why it's back for 2023. Stay tuned for more episodes, and as always, like, subscribe, and have a good day.
So don't step to us, we're stepping back. Gotta be so fast like a heart attack. Got a nap for this rap, I should have a plaque. But TJ 1K have my back. Don't slack in my rap, have a hazmat hat that's coated black for the ash I stack. Cause the flames I spew flow out this crack. I hack my craft like an almanac.